Hello, welcome to Road to Global. My name is Dan, or Shelf, and I'm going to be your host for today. This video is really just going to summarize what we're trying to get done with this project and how we intend to do it. And also it's going to be a bit of an introduction to the Team CS side of it, which is what I'm focused on. So the Road to Global is going to consist of two parts. It's going to have videos that come out. The plan is weekly, but it may be a bit more sporadic than that based on timetables. But you should get content coming out semi-regularly that will be informing you on different things that are higher level concepts or ways to play CS, which will be put out by a number of people, myself included, and a few other people in the server, who will be helping you improve your game as much as possible in the aim of getting as many good NSC and Newell teams out there as possible. So my videos are going to be more focused on Team CS and the theoretical side of the game. So like what we want to be doing just from a standpoint, like an abstract standpoint. But there'll be a lot more practical stuff that's being put out by other people. And also I'll include some practical examples to the stuff that we're doing as well. This may seem quite advanced or daunting. Don't be worried. Most of the concepts are very, very simple. It's more just that we want to make sure that you're thinking about them actively, because if you do think about them actively, then you can understand what you're trying to do a lot better than the other people you're playing against, who are just mindlessly running around looking for headshots. Okay, so what I'm going to get into first of all is that this is really to give you a basis on which you can build a good team structure, and once you have that basis, you're able to build strats and protocols that will allow you to match up against even the best teams that you'll find in NSC and Newell. It will get obviously harder outside of those tournaments, but this basis is transferable. It just requires a lot more work once you're out of it. The thing you'll find is that in NSC and Newell, most of these teams are not going to have this basis, so you'll be able to really punch above your weight and abuse less organized teams that would just rely on their aim or their firepower, and really just give yourself a massive advantage when you're going into these matches. You got to think that the reason that you get this advantage is because they'll be playing as a team of 5 people who are very good individually and very good at working around people in general from their pug play. So they're put in with a group of 5 randos. They're very good at picking it up on the fly and playing with them, whereas you don't have to do that because you're basing the way that you're playing off of how you play with this specific group of 5 people. Now, obviously, there'll be some teams that do this similar kind of thing, but if you do it better than other teams, then you'll be able to gain an advantage over them. So the 3 ways we're going to go about doing this, gaining these advantages, are firstly a development of good team play fundamentals. Secondly, it's going to be a good theoretical approach to the game, and thirdly, it's going to be about developing good protocols. So, team play fundamentals is something that everyone can do. That is, they're going to be things like trade fragging, setting up crossfires, bait and switch, how you want to play for flashing for each other, using utility, playing off each other in certain ways where you're using your teammates more than you're using yourself, and your teammates are using you. You're using yourselves equally. You're not baiting, but you're able to use the fact that you're 2 players much more efficiently if you follow these simple things, which we'll go into later. Secondly, it's about a good theoretical understanding for the game. Now, to be perfectly honest, not everyone needs to do this for your team to be successful. It's mainly just that the IGL needs to have a good idea of it when he's preparing strats or how you're setting things up, and also when developing protocols, which I'm going to come on to now, which I will define a protocol as the way you do something on a map. So for example, if you're rushing ramp, you can say this is the way that we rush ramp. You have first guy jumps across, second guy peeks in case there's an AWP there to try and get the second shot, and then third guy sat here with a flashbang lined up, something like this. I don't know, I think this is the flash. I don't remember the flash, but it's something like that where you know that you do this way every time, and you plan that outside the server, and that plays off of the good theoretical understanding, because the way that you do it is going to be based off a good theoretical understanding. we'll go into those things in more detail in later videos, but really, for now, all you have to do is sit and wait. We'll have a video coming out soon, probably about something a bit less, not too theory heavy to begin with, just a few gentle ideas about how to play certain things so that you guys can get used to your teams. And then once you've settled in a bit more, we'll talk about developing structures and things that are a bit more, will require a bit more work, but will definitely pay off much better in the long run if you get through them. So yeah, that's been the intro video. I hope that it wasn't too boring and drawn out. As much as I try, I do ramble a bit. But yeah, I hope that you will enjoy the series, and I hope that you'll improve from it as well. So good luck, and this has been Shelf Dan signing out.